Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. In my last video yesterday on Sunday, I talked about the partnership between NIO and CATL, the battery making giant, the largest battery making company in the world. And I showed how NIO continuously forming partnerships and how it will benefit us in the future financially with our earnings. And guess what just happened again? I also spoke about these partnerships. Some of them are going to turn into, in my belief, mergers in the future. Well, guess what just happened? CATL and Didi form a JV for battery swap business. Now, for those who don't know who Didi is, and I have shares in this company as a disclaimer, Didi is a ride-hailing company. They are the equivalent of Uber in China. During the pandemic, they took a big beating because the country was on lockdown. So a lot of people panicked and sold their shares, and I kept mine. In fact, I bought my average down to a little over $6 a share, and I have 600 shares in this company. Now, I did not buy any more lately because I've been investing so heavily into NIO, and I didn't see Didi doing much lately to grow the company or do anything that would substantially bring profitability. However, this development here shows me that the CEO is thinking along the right lines. So I want you to watch a short video, and then we're going to discuss the NIO connection here as well on Didi. I want you to watch this short video to give you an example of how big Didi is in China. Even the CEO of Apple was talking about it. Check this out, guys.
As you know, Apple invested in her company in the last week, and we're very, very proud to have done that. Didi has about 14 million drivers now across China and 300 million users in China. And as of this morning, that's 300 million and one, because Gene and I took a Didi taxi over this morning.
All right, guys, welcome back. Now, I hope you enjoyed that little clip. It gives you an example of how big Didi is, but they're not only in China. I want you all to understand they're also in Europe, they're also in Africa, they're also in South America, they're also in Mexico, and they keep growing. They're also in Australia. But they go beyond Uber. They also do ride-hailing. They also do chauffeur if you want a chauffeur, if you need a pickup truck. They do a whole bunch of stuff. And I love how everything is being connected. Now that so let me read the news to give you guys an example of what's going on. CATL, who is our largest supplier, NIO largest supplier of batteries, the world's largest maker of batteries for electric vehicles, EVs, has upped its bet in the battery swap space with a joint venture with ride-hailing giant Didi. Didi and CATL announced the formal establishment of a joint venture to engage in the battery swap business on January 26 in Fujian, where the latter is headquartered, according to an announcement by the battery maker today. Didi chairman and CEO Cheng Wei and CATL chairman and general manager Robin Zeng witnessed the signing ceremony between the two companies. Now, I think Didi is trading just a little over $3 at the time of this recording. The joint venture will provide battery swap services for new energy vehicles. And remember, this battery swap stations that CATL have is for the commercial side of things. I explained that in my video yesterday. That's why I said I don't think we have to worry about them. But also, we are partnered with them and help them to develop this. So you see how everything is starting to come together, guys. And I told you guys this. The two companies will lead service and technology standards to improve resource utilization and social operation efficiency, CATL said. Now, NIO, on January 18th, signed a 5-year extension to the partnership with CATL. So I want you guys to take note and remember that. The public mobility market, with its larger user base and high energy replenishment frequency, is one of the most valuable application scenarios of battery swap services, the battery maker said. CATL said it, and Didi will rapidly roll out battery swap stations at scale, promote battery swap enabled vehicles, and improve the operational efficiency of the publicly energy replenishment market. Now remember, I also said, I hope you guys remember this, that the reason why, well, we all know the reason why Hertz is not renting these to the Tesla, Hertz is not renting Teslas to the the Uber drivers and the Lyft drivers anymore, because these drivers were returning them, first of all, the cost of the battery. And I said it from way back, the only way for these Uber drivers, for this to be a sustainable thing for them, is for NIO battery as a service when NIO enters the market for battery swapping. It is the only, I said it. So anyway, CATL's statement did not mention the name of the joint venture or when it was formed. This is the latest bet by the EV battery giant in the battery swap space, which launched its battery swap brand Evo Go on January 18th and was welcomed by NIO at the time. Now we also know that NIO is the one who partnered with them to help them do this. Evo Go offers Choco swapping electric block, where vehicles can use one or more battery blocks to match different mileage requirements. The service has yet to be adopted on a large scale. However, the Evo Go has announced only a few cities where battery swap stations are available over the past 2 years, including Xiamen, Fuzhou, Guiyang, and Hefei. In addition to setting up this joint venture, CATL has also formed a strategic partnership with Didi's energy service provider, Orange Energy, to collaborate in the areas of energy storage and charging. As of the end of December 2023, Orange Energy Charging Services has covered more than 190 cities. CATL is the world's largest power battery maker with a share of 37.4% in January-November period, the only one that exceeds 30% according to the South Korean maker research, SNE Research. So, again, I'm showing you guys where the dots are being connected, where these partnerships are going to connect, and it's going to form mergers. So don't be surprised that this company, Didi, starts buying our sub-brands or renting them when we bust them out this year, to have that battery swap capability, seeing that CATL was in a joint venture and still is in a joint venture with us to make these swap stations. I am willing to bet, excuse me guys, that they are compatible with all NIO cars. Yummy, yummy, yummy for the tummy. So, as I am willing to bet, and I'm the first one saying this, that Didi is going to buy our sub-brands or rent them from us, or buy them and rent them, and use them. Their drivers can rent them from Didi directly, and they're going to use our swap stations. This is why, oh my God, guys, this is why we're forming partnerships. We form partnerships with Geely, Chang'an, and others to build out these battery swap stations in a massive way, because the amount of revenue we're going to be getting, I hope you guys are ready. I said it before, and prepared to what you're going to do with this money. But I am hoping that you don't sell too early, as this stock price starts busting forward in the years to come. I always say this is not an overnight money maker. We are not part of the instant gratification welfare culture. No, sir, we're not. We are here with the Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha type mindset, that wealthy mindset of where we see where we're going in the future and that we're going to make millions of dollars. by getting into companies like this, just like Didi, and not panicking. Not panicking when the other sheeps are pooping in their pants. We hold with diamond hands, and we even buy the dip. So I hope you guys found this video on this Monday morning to be inspirational, but also informative. If so, I again urge you guys to hit that like button so YouTube populate it to more viewers so we can bring more awareness. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. Because in this channel, we have that warrior mindset, like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.